given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Recorded on June 15th, 1973, in Mayapur, India.
Translation. After this, the great religious king, Maharaj Yudhishthir, executed the royal power in the kingdom strictly according to the codes and royal principles which were approved by his uncle and confirmed by Lord Sri Krishna.
This is very important verse. The king's duty and how a king is recognized. The first recognition was made by Dhritarashtra, his uncle. Why? Because there was fight between two sections of cousin brothers, the Pandavas and the Kauravas. So, the Kauravas were all killed. The Pandavas also, except the 5 brothers, their sons were all killed. So, it is not that by force. There was force, but it was dharma juddha. Kshatriyas, they would claim by strength, by fight, not by high court judgment. By strength, by bodily strength. So the Pandavas proved their bodily strength, and Dhritarashtra was under the impression that because actually the kingdom belonged to him, but on account of his becoming blind, he could not inherit on the throne. Defective in the body, a king should be all complete. So, not a blind man can be king. That is not possible. So after the death of his younger brother, Pandu, he thought actually the kingdom belonged to him. Now, after the death of his brother, his sons should inherit. That was the political conspiracy of the battle of Kurukshetra. Now everything finished, decided by the battle. Dhritarashtra accepted, yes, my dear nephews, you can become king now. We have tried our strength and you have come out victorious. Therefore, I also confirm that you become king. It is said, Pitra Chanumato. Not that against the will of Dhritarashtra, Maharaj Yudhishthira accepted the throne. No. He took permission. My dear uncle, now we decide whether we shall become king or you shall remain king. So he said, no, you become king. Now your right is confirmed. Then again, it was confirmed by Krishna, Vasudeva. Because a king is representative of God. King is not ordinary person. Just like spiritual master is representative of God, similarly, king is also representative of God. The father is also representative of God. These are the statements of the Shastras. Because they will guide the king will guide, the spiritual master will guide, the father will guide. What is that guidance? That guidance is how one can become Krishna conscious by education, by culture. This is guidance. Not that to guide them how to become hippies. This is not guidance. This is misguidance. Guidance means the whole system of human civilization is guide the people to become God conscious. This is the Vedic civilization. Not to make them dog conscious, cat conscious, animal conscious. No. So, people, animals, they do not know that the goal of life is to understand God, Vishnu. Animals cannot know, even they are instructed, they cannot know it. That is not possible. But the human being, however fallen he may be, if he is properly guided, if he is properly instructed, he can become God conscious. This is the special privilege of the human life. Animal cannot do. You can train one animal how to dance. That also you can do. So many things, just like in circus. The animals are trained up to do so many things. But an animal cannot be trained to become God conscious. Sometimes also, by proper guidance, the animal also becomes. But that is very rare case. So, it is the king's duty to see that his citizens are becoming God conscious. That is king's duty. First of all, father's duty, spiritual master's duty, ultimately king's duty. King's duty, therefore it is said, dharmena, chakara rajyam dharmena. Dharmena means by religious principles. What is the religious principle? Religious principle means to guide everyone to become God conscious. This is religious principle. Dharmena. Therefore, varnashram dharma, in the Vedic culture, the varnas and ashrama, they are accepted as dharma. Dharma means duty which you must execute. That is called dharma. Compulsion. If you don't do it, then you will suffer. Dharmantu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. And where from this dharma comes? It comes from Bhagavan, God. He gives this dharma. And the king, the spiritual master, being representative of God, it is their duty how to guide people to develop that God consciousness. This is called human civilization. Dharmena. So it is the king's duty to observe his dharma, Kshatriya. Kshatriya's duty is to give protection to the citizens, security of life and property, and guide them gradually to develop Krishna consciousness. This is Kshatriya's duty. Brahmana's duty is to guide the Kshatriyas whether he is actually executing his duty according to Shastra. That is Brahman's duty. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Similarly, Vaishya's duty is to see economic development of the state. And the Sudra's duty, because Sudra means fourth class men, they have no intelligence, therefore their duty is to serve the three higher classes, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya. This is the system. Chaturvarnam maya system, guna karma vibhagas. According to quality and work. Brahmana's quality and Brahmana's work. Kshatriya's quality and Kshatriya's work. Vaishya's quality and Vaishya's work. Quality means education, culture. Just like a medical practitioner, when he passes his examination in the medical college, that is his quality. Or a lawyer, when he passes his examination in the university, that is his quality. But simply by passing the examination, if he sits down at home, then he cannot be called a medical practitioner. He must work as a medical man. He will not only you sit down properly, not like that. Not simply acquiring the quality, but he must work as a Brahman. Then he will be accepted as a Brahman. Now everything is thrown away. If somebody happens to take birth in a Brahman family, he becomes a Brahman. All other Shudra, and he may do all nonsense, and still he is Brahman. That is not. It is the duty of the state to see whether you are qualified as a Brahmana, you are claiming as Brahmana, whether you are actually qualified as a Brahmana, whether you are working as a Brahmana. It is the state's duty to see. It is the king's duty. He may not misguide others. Just like nowadays, a so-called Brahmana is working as a cobbler and he is claiming to become Brahmana. Not like that. It is just like a medical man. A medical man, if he wants to practice, then he must get certificate from the medical board, registration. The medical board will see whether he is qualified as a medical man, whether he has passed medical examination. Then he will be allowed to practice as a medical man. So whenever a medical practitioner gives you a prescription, along with his name, he gives his title MBBS and registered number. That means he is approved. Then he can practice. This is common sense affairs in every state. A lawyer is given certificate by the government, then he is allowed. Similarly, it is the duty of the state or of the monarch to see that one who is claiming as a Brahmana, whether he is qualified, whether he is acting as a Brahmana. Similarly, a man claiming Kshatriya, whether he is qualified as a Kshatriya and he is acting as a Kshatriya. Similarly, the Vaishya. And Shudra is general. Shudra means one who has no education, no culture. That is called Shudra. So that is the remnants. First of all, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishyas and others, those who have no sufficient brain, they are counted as Shudra. Still, Shudras have also prescribed duties. If there are others, those who are less than Shudras, or even the Shudra qualities are wanting, they are doing anything and everything without any control, they are called Mlecha Javan. Mlecha Javan. This is the Panchamas, 5th grade. 1st grade Brahmana, 2nd grade Kshatriya, 3rd grade Vaishyas, 4th grade Shudras, and all others rejected, 5th grade, they are called Chandalas. Chandala. But this Krishna consciousness movement is so nice that even Chandalas can be also raised to the platform of Brahman. Chandalapi Dijasreshta Hari Bhakti Parayana. Even if a Chandala is trained up as a devotee, he can be better than a qualified Brahman. These are the Shastric injunctions. Kirata Hunanda Pulinda Pukkasha Abhira Sambha Javana Khasada. The Javana names are there also. Javan Mlecha means generally they are meat eaters, especially cow meat, cow flesh eaters. They are called Javanas, Mlechas. So, the higher caste, they cannot become meat eaters. No. Meat eating is there, that is for the lower class, not for the higher class. Says, if anyone gives up meat eating or the bad habits of lower class, illicit sex, meat eating, intoxication, gambling, and if he is trained how to become a qualified Brahmana, then he can be accepted. That is sanctioned in the Bhagavad Gita. These rascals, they say that these Mlechas and Javanas cannot become Brahmana. Because we are making Brahmanas from the Mlechas and Javanas section, they are protesting. Some of them are protesting that Swami Bhaktivedanta is ruining Hindu religion. These rascals, they do not know that I am acting strictly according to Shastra. The Shastra says, Krishna says himself, Mang hi partha vipasritya jepishu papajonoy. Anyone born in no great family, papajoni, Mang hi partha vipasita, if he takes to me according to regulative principles, vipasit, according to the principle, tipi janti parangati, he immediately becomes eligible to be promoted parangati, the highest perfection of life. One thing is papajoni. So there is no restriction that papajoni shall remain always papajoni. Why? They should be given enlightenment. That is Brahmanism. Brahmana means liberal. And just the opposite word of Brahmana is kripana, miser. A Brahmana should give chance to everyone, even to the papajani, how to become Brahman. That is real Brahman. And the rascal who thinks that I shall remain simply Brahmana, others shall remain Mlechas and Javan, he is not Brahman, he is Shudra. Because his mind is so crippled. He does not want to see others to become Brahmana. He is miser, kripana. Kripana phalahitava. So this movement is not for the kripanas, it is meant for the Brahmanas. We want to become ourselves Brahmana, and we want to make others also Brahman, because there is need of Brahmana at the present moment. The whole human society is now running by the Sudras, all Sudras. Kalu Sudra Sambhava. In this Kali Yuga, everyone is a Sudra, may be born of a Brahmin family, but because he has no culture. The first culture is Garbhadhan Sanskar. If Garbhadhan Sanskar is not observed, even in a Brahman family, he becomes immediately Shudra. This is the statement of the Shastra. So nobody is observing Garbhadhan Sanskar. Therefore, according to Shastra, everyone is a Shudra. Now, because everyone is Shudra, therefore he cannot be trained up as Brahmana. No, he can be trained up. Chandalapi Dijasreshta Hari Bhakti Parayana. If that Shudra or Chandala can be turned into a devotee of Krishna, Hari Bhakti Parayana, then under training he can become better than Brahman. So these are the principles of the state to see. Therefore it is called Chakara Rajyam Dharmena. Dharmena, to establish Dharma. Chakara Rajyam Dharmena. How? Pitri Paitamaham. The king Yudhishthira, Maharaj Yudhishthira, his father Pandu, his father, this is the descendants. When Maharaj Parikshit was born and his name-giving ceremony was going on, and all the learned Brahmins, they predicted that this boy would be such and such powerful, like such and such king, such and such magnificent, like such and such. That description is there in the Srimad Bhagavatam. The Maharaj Yudhishthira inquired whether this boy will be loving his praja like his forefathers. That is the first inquiry. Therefore, to follow the tradition of the Pitama, forefathers, the kings, formerly all the kings, they were following the footsteps of their forefathers. Just like Maharaj Parikshit, grandson of Maharaj Yudhishthira, when he saw that one black man was trying to kill one cow, he immediately took his sword and he said, "Do you think that because there is no Arjuna, no Yudhishthira, you shall do anything you like?" Forefathers, remembering forefathers. Still I am there, I am his representative. You cannot do it. So forefathers. So the monarchy, as soon as it became a personal property, the kings thought that this kingdom is mine. I can do whatever I like and still the kingdom is mine. And then the monarchy was failure. From the whole world, the monarchy is now wiped out. But the so-called democracy is no good, because democracy means by votes. So the votes are given by the rascal Sudras. So what is the meaning of electing somebody? The vote givers are also rascal and fool, and the vote taker is a big fool, big rascal. He manages something, somehow or other, to take the votes. Therefore, you see, dacoity is going on. The government is there, and at night you are not secure. You have to take care of yourself, whether dacoits are coming or not. And they are coming. So what is the meaning of this government? If the dacoits are there, rogues are there, thieves are there, miscreants are there, then what is the meaning of government? No. At the present moment, The government means that the same rogues and rascals come to become minister and take fat salary and sleep, and you take care of yours. That is why. So it is not that kind of kingdom. Here it is said, Chakara Rajyam Dharmena. Chakara Rajyam Dharmena Pithri Pitamaham Vibhu. He was so great, powerful. According to the tradition of the Pitri Pitamaha, Maharaj Yudhishthira, recognized by his uncle, recognized by Krishna, took up the reins of the government and dharmena, according to the, strictly to the Shastric principle, he ruled over. This is king. So in the Bhagavad you will find everything. Politics, sociology, religion, culture, philosophy, science, everything you will find. It is not that simply dogmatic, something saying, some miracles. No, it is not like. It is a great science, scientific. Therefore in the beginning it is said, Nigama kalpataror galitam phalamidam. Nigama. Nigama means the Vedic literature. Nigam. So, the essence, the quintessence of Vedic literature, Srimad Bhagavatam. Veda means knowledge. I have several times explained. So, Veda contains all kinds of knowledge. Ayurveda, the knowledge about medical science. Dhanurveda, the military science. Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, Yajurveda. Veda means knowledge. So, it is Kalpataru, Nigama Kalpataru. The Vedic knowledge is just like Kalpataru. Kalpataru means desire tree. Anything you want from that tree. Just like here, in this material world, we can get mangoes from the mango tree, pineapple from the pineapple tree. If we ask the pineapple tree, give me mango, that is not possible. But in the spiritual world, there are trees. That is described in the Brahma Samhita. Chintamani prakara sadmasu kalpavriksha lakshabhritesu surabhi ravipalayantam. That is kalpavriksha. You can get from any tree, whatever you like. That is spiritual. So Nigama Kalpataru, the Vedas, the very word referred Kalpataru means it is not material. It is coming from the spiritual world. Veda. Vedashta sadvai ahameva vedam. Vedanta krit. Vedanta vid cha aham. So Veda is coming from the spiritual world. Therefore, you cannot find any history of the beginning of Veda. Because it is beyond the history of creation. Therefore, Vedic knowledge is perfect. Any knowledge within this material world that is defective, with 4 kinds of defects: mistake, illusion, imperfectness and cheating. But Vedic knowledge is not like that. Vedic knowledge is perfect. Therefore, amongst the learned society, if you give evidence from the Vedas, it is accepted. Immediately. Just like in the law court, if you give reference from the law books section, it is accepted. Similarly, Vedic knowledge is so perfect that if you refer to some verse in the Vedas, in the Upanishad, just like Rasovaisa, saw that Krishna is deserver of all pleasure. Rasovaisa. So, jato vaimani bhutani jayanti These things are, there are so many statesmen. So, dharmena rajyam chakara, not whimsically, not by the High Court decision, no. No, there was no need of High Court decision. If it is confirmed by the superiors, just like Maharaj, Dhritarashtra confirmed, yes, my dear boy, you can become king. Krishna confirmed, you can become king, so he became king. Fighting was also there. The fighting also, they came out victorious. But still, it was confirmed by Yudhishthira and Krishna. Then he took over the charge of the government and he ruled the citizens dharmena, as it was.